Gentlemen, a toast!
Will you join me? My thanks.
To Our Lady of the Wind and the King!
Don't like wine.
Ugh. Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Hey YouTubers, this is me, BeevDawg, and welcome to Final Fantasy XVI Part 6. We're flying through this thing because Final Fantasy XVI is addictive. I love the characters, I love Cid's cool, calm, collective, manly voice and personality, and also it's the thunder dominant of Rimuru, and all is a bonus. A bit of soft porn with Benedikta Harmon, who is, I think, Cid's ex-lover, who we met in the Strong Woods. Now arriving at Orabelle, we need to find the second fire dominant, who we believe that killed Joshua. However, we didn't see Joshua die on camera, so whoever this figure is with the hood on, we are yet to find out. YouTubers, let's get some on. This is Dawg Flix on the PS5. Okay YouTubers, we've just finished in the forest with Clive. We are now on our way to Orabelle Downs, and apparently this is where to look for the new fire dominant which we've been searching for. So let's pay it a visit.
So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The fallen ruin. I've heard some call it an airship, though its flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame, that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him, which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
Okay, let's have a look and make for the lost one. Looks like farming fields. Who's this?
You!
Uh-oh.
Another step!
Royal pain in the asses. And I have been spending my AP points. Now I can do this! Ooh. Listen, boy. Oh, feel my wrath. Oh, Torgal. Thank you. Thank you for the aid right there. Ooh. Finish him off. Now finish him off.
You know what?
Sick 'em, boy.
More were looters. But why? What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be talking for any reason. More ruins.
No sign of the royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Subtle.
Well, this is not a stealth game. This is Final Fantasy
I
with
don't
a
even know
little
what he looks like.
tiny mix of Devil May
The
Cry.
village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
I don't know. Let's investigate.
That sounds like a child.
Hold on, it could be a trap. Here we go. Kid.
It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial army, and we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church, then.
Yeah, okay, I was going to say, where's the church? This the church?
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
Nice.
Time.
Stand back.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'll give you one guess where he's going.
Yeah,
Clive, after him.
go. Come on, Clive. Come on, let's go. Can't you run faster than this, Clive? I'm sure the guy's already there already. Where is he? Jesus. Can't get Torgal to go. He's got 4 legs. Something doesn't feel right.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my
No.
lady. We have the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Norvent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word.
Gentlemen, a toast!
Will you join me? My thanks.
To Our Lady of the Wind. And the King!
Don't like flying.
Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Come and hang out with all the boys.
Imperials!
Uh-oh.
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy.
Okay, I've got a massive problem.
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored.
Is she a dumb? She can summon monsters?
What is that thing? If this means what I think it does, Sid has some explaining to do.
Oh!
Torgal!
Right, okay. My God. Watch out. I can't even like dodge it.
Get him, boy!
Wow.
My wounds, boy! Not this time.
Oh, precision dodge. Get out of there. Oh. Nice. Every enemy feels like a new challenge, a new level. My God. Nice. Miss. Whoa, Torgal. You attack. Whoa. Nice. Get out of there, get out of there. Woo! Woo! Big.
My wounds, boy!
Oh! No!
Better be on your way, Sid.
Some back would be nice about now. Nice! Right, stagger. Let's try the new move. Burning strike. Nice.
Get him!
Torgal. Like it. Like it. She's nearly down. Ah!
Get him, boy! Over here.
Nice.
You've
I
got
don't get
some
what that
fight
monster
in you,
was.
even for a branded.
Don't push your luck, Clive.
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedikta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Are we gonna get a fight?
Lady Benedikta, we have secured the dominant.
Always something, isn't there?
Is she a dominant?
And she's gone. Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The
Listen.
man has a nose for these things.
Live to
Trust
fight
me.
another day.
So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
Well, this is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord Dion the Bold, whose tamed worms 1,000 unslain.
Torgal's getting his feast.
100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it slanders the deep. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive. Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me.
I'll say this again. We don't know
I
if he's
did
dead.
nothing.
Joshua!
Now I can kill the son of a bitch and bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
Meanwhile, what's going on here?
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you're distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Clive.
Is Clive just sat sleeping?
Wake up. Gav's back.
Caer Norvent.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedikta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be travelling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the Caer and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive
Yeah, why
doesn't
can't
have
he
your
do that?
nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way.
Suppose I'd better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
Give us the upper hand, Clive. Don't be stubborn.
That's settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour?
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kip.
Right, okay. Quinton.
Quinton, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
Oh, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quinton here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
He's well connected, Sid, isn't he?
Sympathetic. And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
No risk, no rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Sid's a dominant.
Meaning you haven't.
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lostwing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma. As a favor to Cid, that is.
I'm listening.
Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues. May the mothers guide you.
And that is what now?
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lostwing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lostwing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Okay, let's get some information.
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you.
Woodcutter, let's talk to the woodcutter.
Master Quentin took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Cid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have, though.
Thank you.
Okay, we're getting to the bottom of it.
I wonder if Cid's found anything.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the Royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
We shall.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose.
Wow. He was so accommodating until he said,
next time you're at the hideaway,
you're on the floor.
All yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish. Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the Caer when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south, then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Is this Caer Norvent?
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the Caer. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want?
Good question.
Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that.
He wants everyone to be equals.
So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
And I can respect those values. As if they don't see him, but then again, it's quite dark out there.
So, tell me about this, Benedikta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Hey.
Hmm?
Massive, innit? Okay, YouTubers, we are just going to stop right there. It looks as though we failed to get the second fire dominant. Benedikta Harmon, she seems to, as much as I'd love to be captured by her. Anyway, that's fantasy for my personal taste. You don't need to know about my sick, disgusting fantasies. Let's talk about this Final Fantasy. Benedikta has our second fire dominant, and there's some sort of woman with him. Sid seems to think that he's level-headed and he's not willing to burn or douse anyone in flames because whoever he's with, he's protecting, and, well, she's basically stopping him from going all fire dominant and stuff like that. I think it's Joshua. I really do. I didn't see Joshua down camera. Joshua as a kid was very calm, collective. He only lost control when he couldn't control his powers. I think that's Joshua. I'm willing to put some money on it. I really am. Anyhow, we came short with getting to the fire dominant. Next time we're infiltrating the castle of where he's being held, and Benedikta, I just got a feeling we're going to face off with Benedikta one-on-one for the first time. Sid, get that Thunder Econ flying. Let's see Ramaru versus the Wind Econ, whoever that is. I've forgotten who that's called. YouTubers, down in the comments below, what did you think to this outcome? Are you disappointed that Clive fell short on his mission to get the second fire dominant just yet? But do not fear, next time, hopefully we get our fire dominant. YouTubers, if you're on the market for your own copy of Final Fantasy XVI, there is an affiliate link down in the description below which you can click on if you want to purchase your own copy. You'll be helping this channel out massively. However, if you just want to come by and interact with the channel for free, there are my socials right here if you want to hit me up anything Final Fantasy XVI. And YouTubers, I'm your host for Dawg Flix as always. I'm BeevDawg. Peace.